Hey, what's up guys, Matt H here and welcome to another video. Today I'll be bringing you guys the top 5 Easter eggs in old school RuneScape. When I say the word Easter egg, I'm not referring to the holiday item. Instead, I'm referring to an unexpected or undocumented feature in a piece of computer software included as a Joker bonus. If you guys don't understand, you'll understand soon. I hope you guys enjoy this one. If you do, please leave a like and also subscribe to the channel. I'm approaching 3K subscribers, so thank you all so much for the continued support, and I hope you enjoy. Number 5. To date, there is 2 known Easter eggs to the Jar of Souls. The first one is a little bit more known than the second one. The first one involves the NPC Adam, aka Bodhi. When you use the Jar of Souls on him, he will say, "Thanks, I've been looking for one of these." Adam reaches inside the jar and takes his soul. I guess Jagex does not think that gingers have souls after all. The second use involves using the Jar of Souls on a soul altar. When you do this, the NPC Sister Soul Jar appears dancing. This is a reference to the iconic Sister Souljah, an American hip-hop generation author, activist, recording artist, and film producer. Number 4. Just north of the Fountain of Ruin in Deep Wilderness is a lava bridge. If you use a gold ring on the lava, a level 2 goblin will appear, saying "My precious, no." This is a reference to the character Gollum in The Lord of the Rings, and this is the scene it is referring to. Number 3. With Easter eggs, sometimes using a specific item on something will alter the dialogue. In this example, I'm using a hearing on the door in the Grand Tree, and it says it can't be done. However, when you use anything else, such as a shark, it says nothing interesting happens. This also holds true for the chest behind the bank in Mostly Harmless. When you examine it, it says "shake that booty." However, when you examine a chest behind any other bank, such as the one in Varrock West Bank or Varrock East Bank, it says "this chest looks strong." Number 2. In some types of minigames such as Castle Wars and Barbarian Assault, you are limited in what type of items you can wear. For example, in Castle Wars you can't wear hoods or capes, and in Barbarian Assault you can't wear capes. However, one thing I found weird is if you have a hammer in your inventory, it doesn't restrict you from going down. Instead, when you go down, the hammer simply just disappears. I'm not sure why this happens, and I tried many other items trying to replicate the same thing, and I could not get any similar results. Number 1. So in Wintertot, there is an area that isn't marked on the world map, a little bit to the west of the bank. If you look at my cursor right now, this is the actual pathway that will lead to an NPC named Ed. I'm going to go ahead and show you this now. So if you head a little bit west of the bank, you'll see about 3 or 4 trees. You're going to go in between them and make your way a little bit to the southwest. Eventually you should see a little bit more to the west, a pathway, and you're simply going to follow this to the west and then a little bit to the northeast. And like I said, you're going to see an NPC named Ed. Now Ed is an NPC who will talk about Crack the Clue. He will say that he's dug just about everywhere except from the Wintertot location, and he believes that the Crack the Clue answer is in Wintertot. But my character states that he might be missing something, and Ed says, "Yeah, hey, maybe you're right, maybe you will be." A YouTuber named Small Arms made a detailed video about this, and I'll leave that in the description. Well guys, this completes yet another video, the top 5 Easter eggs in old school RuneScape. I hope you enjoyed it and it was informative. If you want to see more of these videos, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Iceberg, located northeast of Miscellanea, is mainly used during the quest Cold War. Cold War was the 100th members quest, and it was released on January 29, 2007. Members can start the quest by talking to Larry in the Ardougne Zoo. During the quest, you disguise yourself as a penguin to help overthrow ice lords and stop them from making a giant penguin monster. Besides having one master clue scroll location and an inefficient agility course which requires level 30 agility to use, the city remains one that gets very few visitors day by day. If a player does decide to go back to Iceberg, the only way they can do this is by talking to Larry, who is northeast of Roleka near Fairy Ring.